team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy.
Texas.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's a draw to the back. Running through the tackle. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And now they'll run it on the draw. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
And now a third down of the opening drive of this championship game. Using his legs, it's Pringle. He finds some space. He's in the clear. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Michigan. Too much speed for the defense. Setting the tone early for how about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage that they tackle him at the 11-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Lewis. Pressure is coming. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air.
Boy, when you get a one-on-one opportunity, you got to cash in on it. This Texas receiver makes a great play to be able to come up with a big gain. This defense cannot just load up on the run game and the quarterback and leave these receivers one-on-one.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Turns it loose downfield. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Incomplete. So it's second down and 10. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Lacy.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
He keeps it on a design run. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking downfield. It's Baker. It's a quick grab. And he's brought down there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Pass caught. Second down now. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the grab. It's Marsh. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
When the defense sits back in a zone coverage, good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Over the middle, it's Pringle. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Zero running route, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Looks right for a quick completion. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass. It's Baker. The pass is intercepted. He could go. Across the 40. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Texas. A huge defensive score. The defense playing a huge role here. They score and suddenly we're tied for the conference championship on the line.
Wow, this is unbelievable drama right here. I just happen to be looking at the head coach when they created that turnover. He's running on the sideline almost like he's trying to chase the ball carrier into the end zone. Huge play and changes the momentum of this game.
Return starts from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. hand it off. Has the first down and more. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Toss play, running right.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 2nd down play coming up. Looking downfield. It's Baker. And it's incomplete. You don't see an elite defensive back drop a would-be pick like that very often.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking for a man. To screen pass complete to the running back.
Now they pull out the screen here. I like the call on 3rd down, but let's give the defense a lot of credit for being able to recognize that and bring him down short of the first down. It's all about timing and execution for that screenplay to work for 3rd down to be able to pick up that first.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And someone moved this a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. It's a shotgun run call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking for some space. It's Lacy. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. 1st down from there.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare, a wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. He breaks free. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Longhorns will look to convert here on 4th down. a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Caesars Superdome, home of the Saints, right here in New Orleans, Louisiana, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now.
Texas.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Trying to find some room. It's Pringle.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Baker. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Wow, they get positive yards here. But you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Big moment early in this championship game. Third down coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Pringle. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The shotgun running play call.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important second down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. Going for his running back. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? To the air. It's Baker. He's looking deep here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And a
careful of creating one-on-one opportunities against this offense. You start to get your safeties down a little bit close to the line of scrimmage, you're going to create one-on-one chances, and this quarterback is good enough to make you pay for it.
Looking to throw it on first down. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. On the move now. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result you're going to hope for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double cover.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw yet again. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, they've had great continuity, done a nice job of mixing the run with the pass. Here, one of their first mistakes on the drive, a dropped pass, and now a fourth down.
He knocks it through with confidence. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Play action here on first down. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass. It's Lewis. Looking to scramble now. Picks up the first down and still going. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. He's running out of time here. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Out of the gun now on third down. He lets it go. And that pass is batted away, incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Touchdown, Wolverines. The special teams produce a score. What a moment. Their fans are never going to forget that. Conference title on the line. He takes it all the way to the house.
Well, I just love to see returnmen get a chance to make a play and make a difference in the outcome of a game, let alone the conference championship on the line. He got some great blocks, but truly at the end of the day, it was his instincts and natural playmaking ability that took it into the end zone.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Receiver in motion now. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Here's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Increasing out motion from the offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back, and they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy, and maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Takes off in a bootleg. Escapes the pocket. Football comes out. Ball scooped up by the defense. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Michigan. And the defense joins the scoring party now. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the extra point is good. It's 17-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Scanning the field. It's Lewis. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. You can't do that. That's an illegal forward pass. It'll cost him 5 yards. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Throws it to the right. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of it.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Now they'll run it on the toss. As the first down is still going. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. On the run, he'll let it go. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that grab.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Finding some room at the 25. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Oh, that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw. But really, it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after it.
PAT is good. They trail now by 10, 17-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. He didn't pick up the first down, but it's so early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And they'll run it with the draw play. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Look out, room to run here. Tackle made after just a short game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Baker. Slides a good throw. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
This is becoming a productive drive, a first down at the 47. First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. And he's hit right as he throws it.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. Caught by the receiver. He's swarmed by the defense.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. To the air, it's Baker. Looking right, this one caught. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36. And the Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And they heave it deep downfield. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Breaks into the open. Past the 50. He's past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Texas. The defense contributes 6 points.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught in the backfield. It's Pringle. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Scanning the field. It's Baker. Makes a quick catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I'd really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The sure hands. It's Marsh. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. 1st down and 10. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Now we'll run a draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
Back to throw. It's Baker. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Defense not pressing this time. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. On the move now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
He missed it. Off target that time. The lead remains 3 after that miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wolverines offense will kick this away to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone. They'll begin the drive at the 25. That wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few in the play.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Pass rush closing in. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Press.
Looking deep down the right side. Catch made down inside the 25. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see and kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Penalty makes it first and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give him a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Off the play fake on first down. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Lewis. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Longhorns. To put them on top now.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The back's got it. In the clear at the 25. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Toss play to the outside. And they bring him down for a loss. After the big game, they feed him the ball again, but the defense all over it this time. They don't block the defensive end who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Breaks an open space. Powering through. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Looking to throw. It's Baker. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Out of bounds, about a yard short of the mark for turnover on downs.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the 2nd half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point makes the lead 11, 28-17. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Breaks an open space. On the move. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
Now the important point after attempt. And the point after cuts it to a 4-point game, 28-24. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kick is a squib kick. Taken by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. Takes the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments, bringing pressure. Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Lewis. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, what a grab! They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Longhorn starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Lacy. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down.
The back catches it on this play. To me, he almost looks like a wide receiver on the design. A little toe tap at the end. He's definitely been practicing that technique during practice.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the wideout goes in motion. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. They finally bring him down, but the offense set it now. 1st down from the 15.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's insane. Seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Handoff to the right side. Breaks free. Brought down after a short gain. Now it's 4 fingers in the air. Get ready for the 4th coming up. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock. That'll cost the offense 5. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Design quarterback run. McGee moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Back to pass. It's Baker. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Pass off, can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Dropping back. It's Baker. On the move now. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
The obvious move here is to go for a 2-point conversion to cut this lead to 3 as time winds down. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. On 1st down, it's play action. Quarterback somehow keeping the play alive. trying to create here on the move. He makes the grab.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Leaning on the run game here late. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Try the ground game here with the running back. Lucine able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To throw, it's Lewis. It's an out route, the catch made, and he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks in a first set of downs.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Winston. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? QB keeper all the way. He gets loose. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Lewis. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 5 after the miss.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
To throw, it's Baker. Quick throw to the left. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
The last chance here. Quick throw to his receiver. And this one is dropped and incomplete as time runs out to end the ball game. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.